Well, so we're doing about the only thing we can do, which is to walk around the neighborhood and sit here by the channel. If you go right between these buildings over here, there's a major nasty road and then a highway, and you can see the highway between those two buildings down there too. You know, it's nice on this side of the hotels, but it's literally hell on the other side. So we're hanging out under this eucalyptus gum nut tree, and Angel's picking through the nuts on the ground. Not that there's any of them that he's actually finding any nuts in. I kind of tried to help him find a couple, but we didn't have any luck. And I'm told sulfur crested and black red-tail cockatoos all eat the nuts, so they're probably safe for him too. But we haven't found any that were actually containing any nuts, well, or that were too, you know, they look like this. There you go. So it looks like a little barrel. This one's too green. There's like 5 or 6 nuts inside of this. Once they turn brown, the nuts dry out and start to actually become exposed. And he's down there digging through those right now, but he's not actually finding anything. My really good friend, won't say her name, she loaned me $2,000 today to find a cheap shitty car, which would at least put me back on the road and get me working again. But the value of cars, the value of used cars, has gone skyrocketing over the last couple of years. No way I could replace the Suburban for only $2,000. I found a couple that were like $1,900, but they're 2-wheel drive, and either that or like have a blown engine or a missing catalytic converter or something like that. And unfortunately, because this is, you could say this is scam city here, Oakland is the highest car theft and crime rate area in, it's not the top 10, but it's number 14 out of thousands and thousands of U.S. cities. So, it's pretty bad. My car has not been seen. The police do have a system on 2/3 of their cars that, my hair's pretty messed up. I was wearing a hat earlier. It's clean. It's just, poofy and weird. So my landlord's son up in Oroville told me that they got pulled over. He and his buddy got pulled over on their way to play golf because his buddy's wife had reported either the car or the plates stolen. And so when this policeman went by going the other way on a 4-lane road, 4 or 5-lane road with an island in the middle, he saw their car, and he flipped around and pulled him over because his computer said, hey, that's a stolen car over there. And so he chased him down and pulled him over. Well, that's in Yuba City, Oroville area, up in Butte County, middle of the country. So I asked one of the cops here at Oakland, I said, well, don't you guys have that on your car? And he said, well, I don't have it on my car, but he said, I think about 2/3 of the cars do have them. And I said, well, then, is it possible that whoever stole my car took the license plates off? And he said, well, when we recover cars, it's usually only about 25% of them that the license plates are gone. 75% of the time the license plates are still there. I said, well, then that means that, if I combine those bits of data, that roughly 49% of the time there's a possibility that they're going to see your car. Hey, bird. Hey, come here. Here. Hey, where are you going? Come here. These people have a great big Mastiff over here. And he really likes Ivy. Yeah, quite the combo, huh? Not many people have a hairless dog or a parrot, huh? No, he's a Peruvian. She's a Peruvian hairless. You could try. She's not mean. She just wasn't well treated as a puppy. Ivy. And so she, the people who I got her from didn't actually take her in the house for the first 4 months of her life. They just kind of left her in the yard. Ivy.
Hi, Ivy.
So she's not mean, but she's kind of leery of people, which is getting better.
You are just so sweet, aren't you?
And those people have this great big Mastiff that they really likes her.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hi, baby. Such a good girl. You're so precious.
So when they gave her to me, they didn't know what she was. And so I went online thinking